G'day guys, welcome back to the channel for another AFL Evolution career. Today's the big one, probably up, well I wouldn't say the biggest game of the season because we are just coming off recent games against Collingwood at the G and GWS at home, which were equally kind of, potential grand final previews, but today we're playing Richmond. We've kind of got a little bit of a rivalry, at least in our eyes, because we've had some good battles with them over the years. Pre-season expectations were us and Richmond were going to be the flag favourites for 2020, and now it looks like we're half a chance as we sit in second spot or equal first because we've played one last game, and the Tigers are languishing in 12th, so this is a much needed win for them to try and make the finals altogether. Last year they left their run late, but this year they're leaving it a bit too late. We're past halfway to be 12th. Doesn't bode well for them. For us, on the good news on the injury front, Lewis Jenner is back on the side for Ben Johnson, the youngster, even though he played well. And I believe Nick Naitanui is 1 week away from returning, and Brad Shepherd is 2 weeks away. So other than Luke Shuey, who's out for the season, a fairly good, clean bill of health for the players. Of course, we're coming off 3 losses in a row, guys, who really need a big response today. We lost by 5 points, 4 points, and 4 points in the last 3 weeks. The board's starting to get a little bit antsy. The trolls on Facebook are coming for the head of Coach Jesse Thomas, as they so often do when you have, well, for any football club really. But either way, for the context of the season, guys, to try and stay in frame for that top spot or even top 2, can't go dropping too many more games, especially with this game being one of the toughest fixtures of the season. And then we've got Geelong in 2 weeks down at GMHBA. That is going to be very tough. Let's see what the boys can produce. Can we snap our losing streak? Oh.
Just gets a boot to it. McGovern gets in the way. Manages to get a hand to it.
Oh, very handy handball. Although,
putting his skills on
a bit of pinball at the moment.
Yeah,
he's hit the post. Yes, tense stuff. The Tigers somehow denied their first goal from a bad miss, really, from Rioli.
To open space. Can he put it through?
Oh, that is a ridiculous goal. Who even was that? Oh, was that Rewalt? Still on the left foot. That is an outrageous goal. Didn't really do too much wrong defensively there. The left foot snap from about 55 metres. Not much he can do.
We're back in motion. Soldo thrashes it. The handball now from Martin. He has the ball.
Again, not much he can do. We got smashed out of the clearance there. I guess the midfield didn't do too well there. Tom Lynch taking an easy grab. Should put away the goal.
Goal number 1. A drop punt through the goals. Up for grabs for Cochin. Hits the target by hand. Takes the mark.
The player's just running pretty much anywhere but the player with the ball. You can tell by my voice, I'm getting torched here at the moment. The Tigers have barely let me touch the ball.
Goes for the goals. He was celebrating their goal position. Bolton kicks hard along the boundary line. Ends up marking uncontested.
Richmond are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. They continue to get beaten in this area.
Shannon Hearn fails to lay a touch on what would have been a fairly uncontested mark. It's gone through his body. Daniel Rioli will line up to make it 4 goals to nothing. He's put it through.
Get the goal from Rioli. Handball and takes off. Fights the good fight. The kick from Prestia. What did you make of the first term, Gaz?
Richmond should be pleased.
That is quarter time. And Richmond could not be dominating anymore. The Eagles' form slump continues into this round. 27 points is the margin. This is looking ugly for them.
Rioli grabs that one.
Richmond have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50.
Chistania has taken an uncontested mark inside 50. The Eagles' defence getting shown up. Is that the word? Shown up, not shone up.
Going for goal number 1.
And that makes it 5 goals to nothing. The Eagles on the brink of being out of the game early in the second quarter.
Links with hands. Ends up.
Here we go. The Eagles will probably mess up this very simple chance to score a goal. Petrocelli gets them on the board. And the Eagles don't have to go home with their pants around their ankles, as is often the rule if you don't score a goal.
Rioli coming from the ground.
I thought they were going to run into an open goal. They're probably still up. What?
The ball was Lynch. The drop punt.
I don't know what
Between
happened
the big sticks.
Can't get my hands on the ball at all. Richmond somehow get a goal.
ball magnet.
It's been turned over. Takes a simple.
Hey, Josh Kennedy for his first disposal of the game. He's struggled hard this season, really. He's about 5th on the Eagles' goal kicking.
If they kick this,
Has
they
put
give
it
themselves
through,
a
and the
chance.
Eagles respond.
Duggan hacks it out of there. West Coast trailing by 23 at half-time.
That is half-time. The Eagles still getting tortured, though they came back a little bit in that quarter. The inside 50 count will be a little bit more generous than it was. I think it was like 12-2 at quarter time. It's now 18-12, 40 less disposals, 8 free kicks to 3. That's interesting. I think we started getting momentum a little bit back once the free kicks started coming our way. But other than that, it makes for ugly reading for Eagles fans. Liam Duggan, the most touches on ground was 6, which is pretty low. Daniel Rioli and Tom Lynch have been dominant for the hosts, and Dustin Martin with the most touches on ground with Shai Bolton.
Punches the kick. Martin going for number 1.
Oh, he's kicked a goal. That is a typical Dustin Martin goal. In the sense that I have no idea how he got boot to ball from 50 out, not even facing the goals. Let's have a look at his replay. Oh, he turns it around, belts it on his left foot. And that is just about kill the Eagles' resistance off, I reckon.
Nankervis kicks it out of the back 50. Ryan takes a strong
Yes, Liam Ryan with the intercepting mark. Needs to make it count on the scoreboard. The Eagles have been inaccurate. They've missed more chances than they've kicked. And he has snuck her home. We are now half their score.
We will get a ball up. Punched away. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Oh, what a goal!
Oh, that looks like a handball to me.
Revo couldn't be happier. Archie was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Takes that one.
Hey, thought I turned that over.
Meters out.
Redden has a rare opportunity to shoot for goal.
Redden going for number 1.
Put it through. We cut the margin to 23.
Put it through. He's in. Collects the loose ball. He might kick a goal. It's offline. They really needed a goal. Good mark and looks to send
Elliot
it back.
Yeo has taken
He's a long way
a
from
captain's
home, but
mark. He
might have
needs
the
to
wheels.
probably torpedo this. I don't think he's got the journey otherwise. Not quite, I don't reckon. Unless... Oh, he might have proved me wrong here. He's kicked an important captain's goal to cut the margin to 21. Do the Eagles have any chance of winning this game?
Pretty happy with that one. Bolton couldn't keep his hands on it. Going for goal number 1.
Brutal. That is heartbreaking.
Edward didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh,
Gaz.
you're joking. How have they done that? That is insane.
He takes aim. Drop punt straight through the middle. And that drops the mark. Darling failing to
Wow.
get near it, Gaz.
Well,
I don't know what's happened there, but I've been paid something. I've got a goal out of it. Mad scramble, but somehow Petrocelli gets the ball out and kicks a much needed.
Needs to find a way into this game.
I hope that's not serious, but boy,
There's
looks
got to be a goal
lot of
resulting in
pain.
this. Josh Kennedy is no certainty here.
Take any further part.
I'm just kidding. Kicks the goal.
Kennedy heading to the bench. Winning the ball in the air was
Brendan Archie takes the intercepting mark. Would this cut the margin back to 15? It looks like a pretty good kick. The Eagles a sniff? I don't think so. Oh, what a kick.
Picked off by Archie.
That is a thumping kick. Is this Lewis Jetta? He's going to find the ball. Oh, no, fuck me. Alright, don't mess this up.
Jetta puts the foot down.
He's kicked it. We're back to 9 points. I don't know how this has happened. I've somehow wrestled some momentum. Got a little bit lucky there. I don't know why Lewis Jetta was standing on his own at full forward. He made a meal of it. Somebody check his blood alcohol content. And the Eagles somehow are a sniff.
Can't get there.
A bit too hard with a push.
Push in
And
the
it's a
back.
free
He's been
kick.
given a free kick here. Does he have the legs in him? Probably not.
Ryan
I
has
don't
a
think
chance to
straight
put a
on.
second goal on the board. Takes a nice mark.
Oh, Lewis Jetta from full forward. He's going to take the quick kick quickly. Oh, I actually don't know if I've nailed that. Oh, he's just nailed it. Lewis Jetta somehow has two of the ugliest goals we've ever seen. And the Eagles are within 4 points of a miraculous comeback.
Moves the ball by foot.
Is that Lewis Jetta still playing at full forward? It is too.
Finding the loose ball was Yo.
Oh, can Gaff mark that? Yes! I have no idea how that's happened. This becomes a huge kick. He's bloody nailed it too. The Eagles somehow are in front at the MCG, staring down the barrel of 4 straight losses. The Eagles have responded and lead by 2 points.
Thumps it clear. The tackle misses completely. Cochin with quick hands. At full stride, receives the handball.
Someone's got to take a mark. Oh, it's bloody Jack Higgins too. 2-on-1. Smallest guy, probably one of the smallest guys on the field. Takes the mark over the 6'5" Jared Brander. He's kicked the goal. Richmond might have actually done enough here.
Higgins about to resume hostilities. Hammers it with the ball now. Kelly wins the foot race, releases the handball. Handball's out into space.
Oh, jeez, missed. Oh, man.
Well collected. She hacking it out of there.
Someone's got to get there. Can Archie get boot to ball? He's done it. He kicked the goal. No, he hasn't. He's been awarded the free kick, but it might just be as good as. This to put the Eagles in front by 4 points. What a dramatic game. 24 minutes 40 gone.
Thrashes it. Here's Martin.
Oh, Dusty nearly had the clearance. Can he find Kennedy? Oh, he's taken a grab. He just needs to go back and slot this.
An opportunity for a third.
Has he done it? He has. Just the Eagles are out to a 10-point lead. How have they come back? I actually have not even messed with the difficulty on this.
Just gets the kick away, using every ounce of energy he has left.
That should go through for a behind. It is. That is a great result for the Eagles. They're down to 9 points.
Finding the ball with ease. Hooley doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Goes by foot.
Oh, he might just find JK all on his own. What a great lead that is. And this will put the result beyond doubt. The Eagles have somehow plucked this from Richmond. I don't know how. All the momentum was going one way. We were getting dominated. And somehow we lead by 15 points.
He's excited. Soldo with a big fist on it.
And that is it. There we go, guys. That is a breathtaking victory for the Eagles. Probably one of the best wins of the season. Probably the single best win of the season, actually. When you consider we trail by, I think, 33 points at one point. Even in that third quarter, each goal I got, I didn't feel like I was actually close to clawing them back. That is an unbelievable win. We were challenged even when we had made the comeback, got in front. Richmond's season is hanging by a thread. Are they still a chance to make the finals? It doesn't appear so based on what the ladder looks like. He still didn't lead in inside 50s. We got smashed in disposals, to be honest, and the free kick count was fairly even. Hit-outs fairly even. Overall, it was largely due to Tim Kelly's second half and Josh Kennedy pulling out his best performance of the season to bag 4 goals. But there you go, guys. There we are after 13 rounds. The Eagles sit back on top spot, 12% clear of the Collingwood Magpies as Adelaide continue their charge into third spot. Our recent opponents, Richmond, slumped down to 13th spot, and finals look unlikely at this stage of the season. Our next opponents are the Kangaroos, who travel to Optus Stadium to play us on a Saturday night, I think. They sit on 8th spot with 7 wins, 6 losses. So, this intriguing season continues to develop. I hope to see you guys join us in the next episode. It's going to be another good game, I'm sure. Thanks, guys. See you then.